Hey, I had a 6 book haul. Got some stuff in the mail and some bargains, and so I thought to share with you. The first few I got in the mail, and it was the last of my book depository orders. So the first book that I got is Casper the Commuting Cat: The True Story of the Cat Who Rode the Bus and Stole Our Hearts. This book is about a cat who rode a bus. He rode a bus to, I guess, anywhere. It says 11-mile journey around his hometown of Plymouth. While his owner wondered where he was, and he soon became a mascot for the company. It's a story of his little journey and how he was killed in 2010 by a hit-and-run driver. So right away, it's nothing spoiling it because it says on the back. But as a cat lover, I cannot imagine my cats being hit and run over by anything. So, but I saw this in readings in the city. This is a cute back. And I really wanted to buy it, but I don't want to pay full price for it, so I picked that up. It's really cute. He has a little boarding pass on. It's just adorable. Any cat lover. Then I got Last Chance by Sarah Dessen. And I love the cover. And I'll read you the back of this one. It says, never in one place long enough to make friends or put down roots, Collie doesn't expect her trip to the North Carolina coast to change a thing. And that's fine by her. Collie's resigned herself to a holiday with only her eccentric aunt Mira for company. But then Collie lands herself in a waitressing job at the Last Chance Cafe, and things begin to change. Here she finds acceptance, new friends, and the beginnings of romance. So, yeah, I love books that center around cafes and stuff like that too, because I'm a cafe junkie and I spend most of my lunch times at cafes. So, yeah. So I'm excited to read this. It's a short book, I believe. Yeah. Sarah Dessen. And then the next book I got is Wither by Lauren DeStefano, and you guys have probably heard this to the hills and back about what this book's about, so I'm not going to go into it. I'm just going to say, look at the size of this massive mammoth. Like, I don't know, I don't really check dimensions when I'm actually buying books, I just buy them, and usually, like every other book I've bought and seen, or rather every other book I've seen of this book has been so small, like, you know, standard, but this is huge. And I'm kind of annoyed because if I do like it and get the next book, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find the exact dimensions of this book to buy the next one, and if they'll actually publish it like this, and it gets me annoyed and frustrated, but the whole point is I actually have this book, and I'm super excited because I've been tossing and turning about getting it, and it's here. So excited! Probably won't read it for a while though, but still excited. So excited. And the last 3 books I got today. Yeah, beat me with a stick. I don't care, okay? I really don't. But you can if you like, because I think I deserve it. But yeah, I went to my department store and I had money and I was waiting for my photos to be developed, and we went out and went back, and it just got so annoying. And you know what happens when you're waiting for something and there's books around the corner. Couldn't help myself. I really couldn't. Like, I really could not. And I'm trying very hard to keep with my project, but I'm pretty much broke right now, so that's a good thing. Money on my account is never a good thing. I know that sounds bad, but... So the first book that I got is The Secret Lives of Dresses by Erin McKean, and I have been looking at this for probably a month or so now in the shop, and I'll read the back. It says, Dora is in love with a man who barely notices her, has a job she doesn't care about, and dresses entirely for comfort, not style. All a far cry from her vivid, eccentric childhood growing up with her beloved Grandma Mimi. However, when disaster strikes, Dora knows she has no choice but to return to her childhood home and take over running Mimi's vintage clothing shop. And there she makes a surprising discovery. Mimi's been writing stories to accompany every dress she sells, romantic, heartbreaking tales about each one's secret life before they go to her shop. Dora starts to matchmake these lonely frocks with new owners, but can the stories help her as well? Trading her boring high street clothes for vintage glamour is one thing. What she needs to know is whether she can trade her safe old life and love for something better too. I don't believe I already own this book, but I don't know, I had this flashback of buying it, but maybe I've looked at it so many times that it's just inbred in my brain. And this book I got for $5. It was on special. It's called Special Topics in Calamity Physics by Marisha Purcell. And it's a very strange book. That's the back of it. And inside it has all these... It's broken up into parts. And it has pictures and photographs, I guess, or artwork. But it's broken up into things like William Shakespeare. Oh, that's the curriculum. Yeah, it's broken up into classic books, and it's just weird. I'm trying to find a picture for you guys without wasting your time. It will have pictures like this, and they're based off novels and things like that, but I'll read the back. It says, she found a teacher dead hanging by a piece of electrical cord. The North Carolina police think it was suicide. Her former friends, the Blue Bloods, blame her for being there, and her father tells her to leave it alone. But Blue Van Meer is a student of books and can't let a mystery go, because all her life puzzles, both complicated and intricate, have littered her path. Her mother's death in the car crash, a childhood spent roaming from town to town, her dad's serial affairs. Are these the fantasies of a teenager too lonely or too clever for her own good? Or has Blue stumbled onto something so dark, so devious, that her whole world is about to be flipped upside down? So... yeah. It's a cultish type book, I guess. Yeah. So it's a massive book I need to take off the sticker too. And lastly, I won't need to read you the back of this book, but I picked up Hades by Alexandra Netto because I kept going into the shop and seeing it, and I was like, buy me, buy me. And I haven't even read the first book, but I do own the book. So I thought, okay, brain, I guess we can do that. We've got $12 spare. Yeah. So yeah, that's my haul, and I'm hoping it's going to be my last haul for a while. I'm planning on it anyway. So I haven't been reading that much to warrant buying books, but I've just been doing craft and stuff. And my partner's away tonight, so I hope to have a nice evening quiet and maybe read some books. So hopefully I might have another review by next week. Hopefully. Bye guys.